The Bison football team is back in action in the Fargo Dome this Friday night, and yes, that is correct. It's going to be on Friday night. So the FCS playoffs roll on. With North Dakota State's win over the Montana Grizzlies to open up their tournament tenure, the Bison now welcome a Southern Conference team into the Fargo Dome for the first time this year. The Samford Bulldogs are coming into town. Samford has had a noteworthy year leading to this quarterfinal berth. They were awarded the 6th seed in the FCS playoffs after finishing the year at 11-1 overall and perfect in conference play. Their only loss on the season came at the hands of the top-ranked FBS team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs. The Samford offense has been a big factor for their success this season, averaging 442 yards per game. It's a high-tempo offense that relies on quick snaps to try to wear down opposing defenses. Bison head coach Matt Entz talked to us this afternoon about where their concern may be defensively and how they prepare for this kind of attack.
All 11 guys on the field need to be on the same page from a communication standpoint, but the people that I worry about the most are going to be the opponent side, corner, and safety, because they're the farthest ones away from the signals. We practice against this tempo every week. We have 2 or 3 periods that we dedicate to it, and never with the idea that we don't know if we'll ever play a team that goes fast, but we're not going to get caught just unprepared.
This is North Dakota State's first ever meeting with Samford, but they are familiar with their conference. They are 6-0 against Southern Conference opponents. Kickoff for this playoff battle is set for Friday night at the Fargo Dome. The winner will play Sacramento State or Incarnate Word in the semifinals. The Bison basketball team looking for a much-needed win on the road tonight. The Bison heading to the West Coast to face the Portland Pilots. Now, since this one didn't tip off until 9 p.m., it is obviously still going. Right now, it's a tight one. They're tied at 44 with about 10 minutes left. The Bison are currently sitting at 1-8 on the season, their worst start since moving to Division I. They have a chance to double their win total tonight in Portland. And there's a familiar name for UND hockey fans on the U.S. roster for the World Juniors Championships. Jackson Blake has earned a spot on the preliminary roster. The freshman has had a ridiculous year so far for UND, tying the team leading scoring with 19 points in just 17 games. He ranked 19th in the nation in points and 20th in goals so far this season. The U.S. will announce their final roster of 23 players before the World Juniors begin in Canada on December 26th.